Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming's Labs, where we're going to discuss a new expansion for Warcry. Brian, what are we talking about today?
It's a small expansion. Just don't call him small. It's the new Gotrek Gurnison expansion for Warcry out of the December issue of White Dwarf.
The December 2019.
December
It's
2019.
years from now when people are still watching this.
Yes, December 2019. So the issue comes with rules on how to play Gotrek within the game of Warcry. It comes with a special edition card, which has all of his stats on it, of course his miniature on it, and a very nice back to it. And of course, rules on how to play him in the game with... Sorry, I forgot it's only one page. So it has all the rules, his abilities, a little background on him, and of course his special abilities. And then if you turn the page, it also has 2 missions that you'll be available to play him with. Now, unlike a lot of the other things released for this game, Gotrek is a special condition where you can only play against him as an adversary. He cannot be added to any war bands, but he is a lot of fun to play as against other things.
Well, let me ask you, is he more like one of those special effects that drop in on the side? We discussed that in Monsters and Mercenaries, of where there's random garbage going through. Is Gotrek one of those guys just
He's a
on
little
his search
too
for death?
powerful for that.
Okay.
I wish he was, but he has the ability to pretty much destroy a lot because he has 35 health, which is a lot. He hits very hard and has high defense. Where the fun of Gotrek comes in is he has special abilities against giant monsters. So with Monsters and Mercenaries, they gave rules for big monsters, and now you have the ability to fight those monsters versus a dwarf. And of course, Gotrek is going to win because it's Gotrek. But it's just an ability to take the models that you have, those special release models and those big monster models, and have a reason to play them on a small board that doesn't take 6 hours to play. Which is what I really like to see, and they really went full force with the Gotrek release, and made him available in every game they could. And I just liked seeing more and more additions to Warcry, because Warcry has become one of my favorite games of this year.
All right. So now he's a special character. So do you buy him into the mission? Like you spend some type of resource, but you only get him for that special occasion?
So the mission, it's more of a open play thing. You can't use him in anything like match play, or these are special occasions. But if you want to create a story where Gotrek goes up against a Terrorgeist and a zombie dragon, or he fights a war hydra, you can recreate those giant battles, or you could take two people's war bands and see how they fare against a third player with Gotrek.
Okay. So we won't be seeing this in the tournament scene.
We will not be seeing this.
This is just an extra reason GW can sell you another model. Say, hey, you can use them in Warcry for fun narrative missions.
Exactly.
So when does the Felix model come out?
It's this...
Felix is dead. Brian,
is dead.
Felix is dead.
I was going to say, it's the shoulder pad that he has in memoriam. Tear.
Felix.
You had to bring it up.
Can't go back.
You can't go back.
Well, maybe you can go back to Warhammer Fantasy, Brian. We'll see.
We'll see.
But now, looking at the special character drop-in with the extra missions, well, someday we could see Nagash. A special drop-in.
Someday we could see Nagash. Or
auto kill, one hit, auto hit.
Just points at people and like, or Archeon. Why not? Like Archeon, like... We'll just do gods versus gods. We'll have demigod versus god. We'll just.
So how many times have you played with Gotrek?
I've played twice already.
So you play both missions or just the same mission?
Both missions, because with this one, you'll go up against a monster, and I have a zombie dragon. the zombie dragon was poorly outmatched. Although it was a lot of fun, I did play by myself just because I wanted to see how it played. And then this one I played with another person, and he played Warband at 2,000 points, which is double the points that you would normally use, just to see how it would fare. And actually, Gotrek lost, because 2,000 points is a lot in Warcry.
Now, does Gotrek still have a lot of that parkour movement that a lot of the game designers are going with the 5 gangs of Warcry? Is he jumping across the board, or is he just stepping up to you slugging it?
He moves 3 inches in his movement,
okay.
so he's very, very slow. He's kind of the character that you will wait, and then when you get close, he'll go up and destroy you. Because he's pretty much, especially if you're playing like Legions of the Gash or some of the more horde oriented teams, where he's taking out a model every time he swings axe. But the more elite teams will have more fun against him, because they can deal more damage, they can take more hits. But in the end, Gortrek is a one-man team and will always be a one-man team.
Well, I think we saw some of that with the Shadow War Armageddon Sly Marbo. It was like the one-man faction.
Yes.
And he had special maneuvers and special weapons that would allow him to survive a little bit longer.
Now, you could use Sly Marbo in Kill Team now, so...
Yeah. So is there any upgrading to him, or is the model you get the model?
The model you get is the model you get. This is just things specifically made for the Gotrek model. So you could take him from your games and put him directly into another game in a smaller setting.
All right, great. Well, thank you for introducing us to this little-known character
Yes.
in Warhammer literature.
Little-known character.
Gotrek. Well, thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. I'm James.
I'm Brian.
And we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching.